Asians can have an easier time. They might be using this lore to just bait out some fights. Hijumi has the Ice Queen's wand, so if the Filipinos miss position, the Indonesians can definitely capitalize unless Hijumi almost gets taken out, and now the Indonesians pop the Black Dragon form.
Del Rosario on the flank right now, jumping in, looking for the steal. Hijumi finds it, secures it for Indonesia, as Villa Luna's Luminam Blast is going to be cancelled out. Del Rosario falling, Indonesia turning the game again towards their favor. 13 minutes in with the Enhanced Lord, and an amazing snipe from Brands to connect onto Imam. Dreams looking for the hook once again. Villa Luna not having the shield. It is just going to be Indonesia looking for a slow push with the Enhanced Lord. They do not want to overextend.
And in the long-range department here, Farsa and Leslie against a Beatrix and a Yves. It's a bit funny because both have burst damage, and DPS-wise though, I think the Indonesians have it. So if they play the prolonged long-range game, I think Hijumi might just be able to do a lot more damage than Imam. But of course, it depends on what the whole team wants to do. With the Lord approaching now, with the towers falling down consistently for the Indonesians, they're waiting for an opportunity. And this is where the Filipinos have a chance to go for that massive engage to try and turn things around.
Top lane. That's the Enhanced Lord marching down with the mid lane as well coming in. Indonesia looking for that three-way push. Dreams looking for the flanks right there. Looking for a pickoff. A good feather airstrike to zone Hijumi away. As it's a beautiful micromanagement from Team Philippines as they are able to defend, losing only one base turret right now.
Ooh.
Dreams almost finding that hook, but will not be able to. Only one base turret falls in that skirmish, in that siege.
You can see the discipline and the care that the Indonesians are using right now. They would usually go for an engage and perhaps go for a big fight, but they know against the Philippines, that could be the exact play that allows them to come back. If you take a look at the levels right now, Brands and Taz already at level 15, they definitely have a bit of an edge compared to the Filipinos, but soon, at about the 15 to 16 minute mark, it will no longer matter. The gold advantage will be moot because both teams will have a full inventory slot.
Now it comes down to the vision game. When we're at this point with just the base turrets left standing, Philippines needs to be extremely disciplined when it comes down to opening the jungle up. You can see they're grouping up towards that purple buff for Del Rosario. Brand's able to siege down that base turret in the bottom lane with the Renner. Now the mid lane base turret is all that is left. Some vision there provided by Philippines over to the bottom side jungle. But Indonesia will choose to play it disciplined, not wanting to go for anything too crazy, as we are going to take a look at the item check here in 15 minutes.
Well, Imam definitely has an abundance of damage right here. The Holy Crystal and the Divine Glaive penetrating the magical defense and also gaining a lot more magic power in the process. Along with that though, if you itemize for that magical damage, Soriano has a full inventory slot as well with the BOD. So if Brands gets chunked low enough, one hit is all it takes. And if he's out of range, the snipes are still an option as well. The Lord dance here from both these teams will decide how this game turns around.
We'll see again. Indonesia still holding on to that lead. Again, with the waves being manipulated as it is, slow pushing in the top lane and that bottom lane, Philippines will have to send a few members, or maybe just one member, to just stay in the base defending. Again, Indonesia will have a little bit of a man advantage here, forcing the errors to come through from Philippines as they look for the Enhanced Lord in the 16-minute. That's a hook again. Dreams reading it out well, but it's going to be the stun coming in from the Lord. Immortality popped in. Brands dodging away from Feather Airstrike. Del Rosario looking for the flanks right now. Is activating the heavy spin, and that's the Lord secured by Indonesia. Luminam Blast by Villa Luna, canceled out by Todd. Soriano massive in the back line, still able to find Psychots. Both teams, again, just trading. Dreams with the concealed play, looking for a hook. Del Rosario and the rest of the Philippines will be able to play around those mini waves to stop the hook from connecting. It's a 1-for-1. Lord for Psychots.
Lord for Psychots, and that is calculative gameplay coming in from the Indonesians. Knowing that the Padap is on the other side of the map, they go for that Lord play, and they were able to catch the Filipinos off guard. And now,
look at a hook! Hijumi with the help of Brands, snipes them down! The bottom onto the back line, dealing a whole lot of damage. The mirrors back in from Brands, spraying them down with the help of the real world manipulation. Hijumi takes them down. It's a 3-4-0 for Indonesia. Del Rosario, they praise us Brands 1v3, taunting Dreams up, but Brands will be able to melt him down. Soriano tagged down. It's a triple kill for Brands, and his match point. is wide open, but there are no minion waves to play with for Indonesia, as Philippines have once again defended.
They're able to clear the wave, and Imam was able to survive from the dive of Dreams. And instead, the Indonesians are now down their roamer for 48 seconds. That is not how they wanted this game to go. In 76 seconds, the next Lord, yet again, will be contested. And we have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Bali, Indonesia, they're all up on their feet. This is a game to watch. My goodness, Arashi, let's slow the tempo down. Let's talk about the items, man.
At this point, everyone has items, but the pad-up knows that he is, right at this point, a damage dealer. They do not need to withstand damage. They need to make sure that Dreams, that Brands, the main damage dealers from the side of the Indonesians, get shut down. But look at this.
Oh, Psychot's gonna get caught there. His immortality is gonna be down. Dreams is still dead. 60 seconds on the death timers. 24 minutes in. What do Philippines do?
They have a chance to go for the end right here. The waves are not pushing in because the base turrets are still available. But if Villa Luna can get a huge pickoff, there is potential. And it seems like the Filipinos recognize it. They're going for it. But have to be careful about Dreams trying to go for the back door, the flank.
So much poke being dished out. Hijime taking a half HP with Brands and Taz. Philippines, again, waiting for the next mini wave, but it will not be coming in fast. It's still in the base, marching, walking down. Del Rosario in the front still. They're all protecting the back line. Soriano and Imam, these are the two winning conditions, but they bought enough time. They've cleared enough waves to look for the Lord now, and that's what they're going to do, rotating over towards that bottom side river.
On the top side, though, the wave is pushing in favor of the Indonesians. So if the Indonesians want to play the long game, they have an advantage, and the Filipinos will be the ones forced to make a move. But look at this maneuver here. The Indonesians are splitting apart.
How do they deal with this right now? The pot-up sent to the base again to clear out the waves. Taz still playing around the Lord. Del Rosario jumping with the shield unity. And it seems like Philippines are looking towards that topside river with Imam opening it up. They've spotted Dreams and Brands, and they have stopped that split push threat from happening.
And they are now clearing the wave in the middle side as well. And it's down to that Lord dance. And in this situation, it does seem like the proactive maneuvers are available for the Indonesians. Can they dive towards the back line? Will the back line, Soriano and Imam, be able to survive from the aggression? Because if they do, that is a huge problem for the Indonesians, but that is a massive if.
Even with Flicker, even with Purify, they sometimes still struggle because of the sheer amount of CC and the sheer amount of dive from Indonesia. We'll see how they try to face off against Indonesia here. It's a brilliant feather airstrike by Imam, taking a whole lot of HP from Hijime. And that might just be the little victory that Philippines need to, again, take control of that mid lane to have more pressure around the bottom side Lord pit.
That is the advantage the Filipinos have. Burst damage, but they might have spotted a Indonesian member in the top side here. They make a play for it, and it won't be enough. The Indonesians are still on the board, still waiting for a chance to make a play, but this is macro territory, and the Indonesians, the top wave, is just pushing again and again in their favor, making it such a headache for the Filipinos.
This is the advantage you have when you get that base turret in that top lane. Those side lanes are constantly pushing in. Psychos now looking at the opening right now with the help of Kaz. Going to be helped with the Divine Judgment. Del Rosario secures the Evolved Lord. Soriano's able to kite back. Breakers out! Dreams and Psychos baited! And now it's the pot-up who jumps in. Villa Luna soaking a whole lot of damage right now. Soriano backs away. Villa Luna losing the immortality as he's going to be dove on. He's going to be taken down. The Evolved Lord traded in for the Roamer.
The Evolved Lord in favor of the Philippines, but it's 55 seconds on their main utility tool, their main catch opportunity. We saw this in the previous Lord take. Will the Indonesians still be able to outmaneuver, outplay the Filipinos somehow? Imam goes for the Shadow Talisman. He needs a cooldown.
The pot up again, zoning the other members away, going in for that, but getting knocked up. Now is the real world manipulation by Hijime, going into the back line. Soriano losing immortality, going to be taken down as well by Dreams. Imam now going to be targeted by Psychos, who jumps in with the fierce dive, who jumps in with the damage. Imam with the feather airstrike, losing the immortality. Del Rosario needs to help him out, but he can't do it. The winner Truncheon was baited out. Indonesia with a 4-man advantage.
There was alone right here. There's 1 minion he can clear, but the next wave is coming out, Mirko. It seems like it is the end.
On this day, a revolution begun. The monarchs have fallen, and Indonesia have won your IESF 2022 MLBB World Championship. for IESF 2022 MLBB. Take it away, hosts.
Once again, give it up to Indonesia!
Yeah! Indonesia! Finally, they're able to win this match, the grand final of Mobile Legends Bang Bang!
Yeah! And please welcome the champion of Mobile Legends Bang Bang! Give it up to Indonesia!
Come on guys, come forward! Come forward! Come forward! Everyone come forward! And this is the winner of Mobile Legends IESF 14 World Esports Championship Bali 2022! Give it up, Team Indonesia! Wow! Wow! What a tear-jerking moment right now! Team Indonesia, once again guys, give them a round of applause!
Siapa kita? Siapa kita? Louder, siapa kita? Yeah!
This is your champion, Indonesia! And right now, we are gonna see the MVP for this battle. And the MVP goes to Dreams! Congratulations, Dreams! And also, nice try, nice fight, Team Philippines.
Yeah.
You have done your best, but we have our winner, Team Indonesia!